doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
They're going to run. This is Gordon.
Shit.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton.
Come on, we had him. Come on.
And some room. There he goes right side.
Messed up, yo. We had him.
All the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 41 yards. And the Broncos have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. And one more time, that's Watkins. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his right. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now Sanders. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 104 yards on the ground now for Sanders. He's got a first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A give running left. It's Sanders. He'll take this to the 46. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Oh, shit. Come on.
Poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
How the hell did you miss them?
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Throwing now is Wilson.
Get to him. Get to him. There it is. There it is.
Right.
4th down.
Throw to the right here to Gordon. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion.
Get up, get it, no.
Make it stand up.
Damn it.
The 40.
Good catch.
Before he's out of bounds. Wilson to throw.
Yes, sir.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 2nd down, Williams. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Good game, man.
And they take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Get over there. Let's
Over the
hold.
middle,
Let's
and it's
hold.
incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
Oh.
And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his left.
Get it. Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to find his tight end,
Let's
Kelce,
go.
and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And
I'm
the
waiting for
Eagles are
that.
going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now a carry for Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They'll run with Sanders. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Okay, ready? Ready, go! Ready, go!
Going for it with Sanders.
Got it.
And he's able to get it to the
That was
31,
close.
and that's
That
enough
was
for the
close.
1st. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Room here to run. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 31 yards. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted, and that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Eluding the pressure right.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
And that's going to be knocked away
Let's
and
go.
incomplete. And when the time has expired on the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. He'll buy some time right.
Throw.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Go ahead. Yeah. Sit on right.
Taken down here. Great coverage downfield. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Mahomes.
Let's go. Get that shit. Let's go. Get that.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned
there
for
you
this.
go.
And
Good job, T2. Got
they
T2.
really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Come on.
He's going to loft one deep left
That's
side
going to be an
here.
easy pick. Get that out of here, boy. Get that out of
This
here.
one is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will...
You gonna quit on me, bruh? Come on, you got Mahomes. Go ahead, you can quit.
take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They find some open field here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A quick throw here out to Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 32 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. 3 yards remain for second down. Mahomes now to throw. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Look at that. Look at that.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Here we go. Get him, Popeye. Get him, baby. Get him.
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
A desperation heave for the end zone.
Get it. That's right. Kick that shit away, baby.
On a deep ball. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration, and he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things. Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Rolling to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Somebody's going to get it. Somebody's going to get it.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Somebody's going to get it.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Let's go, Watch. Come on, Watch.
Not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And some room to roam now.
Take that. We'll take that.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 118 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
No safeties.
Back to Sanders on 1st down.
Thank you. No safeties.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Sit down, boys.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
There we go. Get over there. Get that. Let's go. Let's go. Big play, Slade.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Single safety up high. Reserve. Single
Another run
safety
with
up
Sanders.
high.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 6 now from the 42. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Same defense. You can't all out blitz me now.
Touchdown of the afternoon.
I got too many weapons.
And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Almost.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
There it is.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back.
Woo.